Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Roni, and I'd like to introduce myself to you. First of all, I'm a 50-year-old woman, single mom. Just bought my own house this past August, which is really exciting. My son is in his first year of college. He is a drummer, and he absolutely loves music, and so he's headed off for a music career, which would be wonderful for him. He is quite talented. Of course, I'm his mother, so maybe I'm supposed to say that, but let me tell you, he's very impressive, not just to me, but to others as well, and I'm so proud of him. Anyway, I have two Pomeranians. I have Teddy, who is 10. He is white and fluffy. Well, he's kind of cream and fluffy. And I have Honey, who is a black and brown, and she's about 3.5 pounds. And she's a tiny baby, and I love them both so much. And so when we moved here, we have a huge backyard, and I'm so happy because my little honey bear, she loves to be outside. I mean, absolutely loves it. And I love watching her out there running and playing because she wasn't really an outside dog before, but now she's an outside dog. She loves for me to leave the back door open, but sometimes it's too hot to do that, and so I don't normally. But sometimes when it's a little cooler and the air conditioner isn't kicking on and off, I'll let her, just run in and out because she's just so sweet. By the way, we live in Southwest Florida, which is hot most of the time. We did have a week last week, which was entirely too cold for me. I'm a retired Marine, and I was medically retired in 1996, and I've been in the VA system ever since, either in New York or here in Florida. I grew up in a small town in New York State, 60 miles north of New York City, called Greenwood Lake. Our claim to fame was that Babe Ruth used to summer up there, and, because it was kind of a little resorty. And of course, we lived on a lake, which we spent many, many, many days either ice skating in the winter when it was frozen or swimming in the summer and late spring and early autumn in the lake. We loved it. My dad's a boat guy, so we always had a boat, and we'd always go out. And of course, there's plenty of places that you can just, go and swim at the lake. So a lot of water time. Anyway, for those of you who have ever heard of West Point Military Academy, we're in the same county as that, Orange County, New York. And so I grew up with military values. Of course, I'm third generation military, fourth generation. My great-grandfather, my grandfather, my father, my grandfather on the other side were all military. And my dad was a Marine. So, of course, I followed in his footsteps. He had 3 daughters, Veronica, Victoria, and Michelle. And we all followed our father's footsteps, so to speak, where we grew up more like tomboys than girls. We spent more time camping, hiking, boating, you name it. We've done it kind of thing, because my dad thought he had 3 sons, and now he's kind of a little upset because he raised us to be so independent. But hey, what can you do? What can you say? You did this to us, Dad. Ha ha ha. One time he said to me, "Oh, I wish you girls weren't so independent." I'm like, whose fault is that, Daddy? Anyway, my parents, they lived down in Florida City, which is right the last city before you get to Marathon Key. So it's below Miami, and then it's Miami, it's Homestead, Florida City, and then Marathon. So they are pretty far south. And my mother, if she could, she'd go even further south because she hates the cold. I mean, almost as much as I do. But I don't want to be down that far. Okay, so I started this channel because I've watched a lot of other YouTube channels, and they've all said, hey, go for it. My son and his friends have been very encouraging. They said, oh, we're sure lots of people listen to you. Most of my son's friends are wonderful, wonderful, just wonderful kids. They're all band nerds, so of course I've been a band mom for the last 4 years. And I miss it a little, but it's nice that I have some quiet days as well, which today is Sunday. It's the 2nd of December, and it's a pretty quiet day. I've only gone out to get a few groceries today. A little bit more about me. Besides growing up in New York and moving to Florida, I have a service-connected disability, and they have given me a rating that it's 100%. That's what it boils down to. Anyway, due to medical malpractice, and besides being in pain every single day of my life for the last 26 years, I have really embraced my life over the last, I'm going to say 2 to 3 years, where I've just said, okay, we can't be sucked into this anymore. Plus, I'm a Christian, and I go to our church every Saturday night. I've been to Bible studies. I do Bible studies online, and I just love Jesus. I'm so proud to be his daughter. And if that's not for you, then it's okay. I'm not here to push my beliefs on anybody. I'm just here to share some of my experiences, either as a band mom or as a veteran or as a member who's used the VA hospital system for the last 25 years or so, to someone who has been a veterans advocate, and a domestic violence survivor, someone who has PTSD but has learned to cope and manage it, and someone who just wants to share my experiences with others. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, go ahead and subscribe. If not, then, whatever. I'm happy to just, share with whoever wants to watch. And I'm going to end this video because it seems to be about 7.5 minutes as of right now. And I just want to jump in and get started. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.